everyone, this is Barbie at Jeannie's Designs. I'm getting ready to do a custom order for someone, a friend of a friend, and it's a clipper wallet for a man. I am not making it out of cork, but this is a cork and thread pattern, the clipper wallet. Here is one, my very first one. It's just a tester. I never would give it to anybody. It's fine, but it was just my tester. So you have 4 credit card slots, 2 here and 2 here, and then behind each of these you have a little slip pocket. Now this one has a place for an ID window here. The one I'm making today, he didn't want an ID window, and then it also has a place for the money clip to go in. So the one I'm making today, this is vinyl. It's a very nice vinyl. But the one I'm making today is out of leather. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. So it's not going to take very long. I am going to take my time doing my stitching though, because it's, you know, it's a custom order. And so I want it to look good. So you need one of these. Oops, there went my piece. So you need one of these, and this one has a little tiny slit for the money clip. Then you need one without, since I'm not doing an ID window. Then you need 2 of these that are mirrored. Let me get it so you can see. The credit card slots, and then just 2 plain to go on the back of those. Now, I will be edge painting this, so once I get these together with the card slot fabric, I will do some edge painting on this side before I do anything else. And then I have 2 pieces of credit card slot fabric. There we go. That's all there is to it. Very meticulous on the stitching because obviously it's a wallet. So we'll see. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first thing is to put a piece of stabilizer here for the slit. And I'm gonna have to put a piece of tape here to keep it where you want it and give it a little stabilization underneath that clip. So I'm just using a little, she recommends a non-woven. I'm just using a little piece of Decaville Light. And I marked my centers. And so I'm just centering that. And then I did mark for 2 rows of stitches, a ½ inch apart. So let's do it. I'm gonna look at my, let me see what I did with this one. Yeah, okay. I am gonna pull these threads inside on all of it. I said that, and then I just backstitched. That's funny. I think I'll still see if I can pull them through. I cannot find a good pair of scissors here lately. Let me do this one. And tie this off. So I'm using camel leather. It's pretty thin leather. He hates a bulky wallet. And so this is a great option for him because it's pretty thin. All right, let me see if I can pull this through. Yeah, I think I can. There we go. Good. Oh my gosh, look at that stitching. It's perfection. And I am going to take my time. So this will probably take longer than it would normally. Number one, I'm recording it. Number two, I am going to pull everything to the inside that I can. And I'm going to go slow so my stitching is meticulous. I don't know this person. He's a friend of a friend, so I did talk to him on the phone though. All right. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Okay. Next step. All right, so I know from making this, I made a leather one previously, and this leather in particular is a little floppy. So on both of these below the card slots, I put a piece of Decaville Light just to give it a little stability when I stitch. And I just put that on with a piece of double-sided tape. And then on your, for the card slots, you need a piece above the first one, below the first one, below the second one, and up from the bottom on both. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but these need to be mirrored. I think I did. So when you make this, and I cut these out on my Scan and Cut, so these are mirrored. Okay. So let's take our card slot and take the tape off below this first card slot. So as I go along, this top one will be my second card slot, and this will be my first. Okay, so I'll take the tape off, and I'm going to put my fabric right below that. Going to turn it over, and we're going to stitch right below it. Now I'm using a 3 stitch length, and I am going to pull these to the back. That's my plan. So that's the tedious part of this. You don't have to. If I was just making this for fun, I wouldn't probably pull them to the back. But, you know, I've really gotten into the fact that things that are very professionally made, you need to do that when you can. So, that's what I'm doing. And I'm telling you already, just that little stitch with the Decaville makes all the difference. With soft, either vinyl or leather, whatever you're using, you need to have some stability there. These are way too long. Okay. So I'm doing 3 knots and then trim them. Now I'm gonna have to be careful burning because this landscaping fabric does, it doesn't really burn, it melts. All right, so there's the first one. Looks perfect. All right, now I'm just gonna look at my directions as we go. Now we're gonna pull this down and attach it to this bottom piece of double-sided tape. I'm gonna get a card so I can test everything. Grab a card. And then I am just gonna use this as a template and pull that up. Take the tape off the second card slot underneath that second one. And let's just make sure it's good before we sew it. Perfect. Actually, I think it could go It could go down just a little more. You don't want your fabric getting in your seam there. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's better. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to stitch above the second card slot. I know it's counterintuitive. And then below the second one. I'm not closing anything off. It feels like it. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other one underneath that next one. And then I'll tie them all together. So let's just test it, just so I know that, and you know. So that one's good. And then when we fold this one down, that'll be good too. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, I'm going to do this little pullback on fast forward because it's kind of painful to watch. All right, so we have our first card slot, which is perfect. And then the second one, we're going to, according to her directions, put another piece of tape down here on top of this first card slot. And then I am going to just hold this here. Yeah. And we're going to fold that card slot fabric down. I just was testing. Let's see how it does. And then up here. So I want it to end up about right there. Ugh. Yeah. Perfect. Take the tape off this one and bring that up. Let's see how we did. Perfect. I think it could go down just a little more. So let's do that. Just fiddle with it till it gets where you want it to be. You don't want your cards hanging out of your wallet. All right, perfect. Now, so there's no more stitching that needs to occur because we're just taping that. And this will get caught in the seam when we do our top seam or putting together seam. So cut off your excess, and that's what you have. That really is, the Decaville on this lightweight leather really is necessary. I hate to say it, but it is. There we go. All right, now I'm going to repeat that with this other side. Those two are complete. Now, we're going to take these two plain pieces and we're going to stitch them together across this straight edge. And then I am going to edge coat this edge. I think. I'm going to wait and see. I mean, if you think about it, most wallets, most men's wallets they're not edge coated. So let me just think about it for a second. I don't know. Let me think. I'm just making sure that's all on there very straight. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't think I'm going to. All right, let's stitch across this straight edge. Let me see what she says. Hold on. Yeah. I'm in a back stitch here. Okay, now that was just 1/8 of an inch from that straight edge, and I had my wrong sides together. So you're really just creating the slip pocket here. I haven't decided. I'm not stuck on it. I think I might. All right, let's do this other one. Okay. All right, so we have our 2 pockets now. Slip pocket, credit card pockets. And these are gonna go here. So one's gonna go here and one's gonna go here. All right, next step. All right, so I did decide to edge coat. I put 2 coats on, and you can see it's kind of milky. It'll dry clear, but I just think for a high-end wallet in leather, it needs to have something. Now, I'm not gonna put a color on, but I think the clear coat will make it last longer, because these slip pockets you'll be getting in and out of. So I've got that drying. And then here is the front and back of the wallet. Remember, he wanted it plain. And then the money clip goes up from the bottom. So these will be, it'll be just like this. The money clip goes up this way, and your cards are this way, and then you have 2 slip pockets. So I'm gonna wait for that to dry. Once I get those 2 sewn on, then I will do 2 coats of clear all the way around. All right, drying time. All right, so you can see, I don't know if you can, but this is much better to have some kind of a edge coat there. It's not a color, it's just a clear coat. 2 coats of base coat is all it is. So now I put my other 2 pieces on and matched all my sides. The money clip hole is down here on the bottom, and we're just going to sew all the way around. Now I'm going to start on one of the sides over here, and I am going to pull the threads. Well, I may not pull the threads. Let me think about that a second. I don't know where I'd pull the threads to, so I'm going to back stitch. Just a couple back stitches. Just go slow. Very visible top stitching. go one stitch around on the corners if you have to. I'm just gonna look and see if I'm, oh, see, I missed that. Okay, I'll have to fix it. Now I'm back stitching over my slip pocket there, because you'll be in and out of that, and you want that to be secure. Let me see how I did on this side. Yeah, I missed it right there. I'll have to fix that. Not a big deal. Okay, let's see. One little spot. It's a bummer. It's okay. We'll fix it. So you can see right there, I missed it. Just that one little spot right there. Now, you have to be careful with leather. So I will do my best to stay and get back in the same holes. As best I can. And then I'll just put a little steam on it and it should be fine. All right, there we go. There it is. It really turned out good. It turned out really pretty good. Now I have to edge coat it. Let me just try the cards. What did I do with my cards? So here it is. So here's one. And they're snug, and you want them snug because over time, you know, they'll get looser. I don't know why that's not going. There we go. Okay, and let's try this one. Perfect. Perfect. Then you can put stuff in there. So again, your card slots should be snug to start with, for sure. Because any kind of leather will have a little bit of stretch to it. Those are perfect. All right, there we go. Now I'm just gonna edge coat and I'll come back and show you the final product. All right, here is the clipper wallet. All done. It's a beautiful thing. I did put 2 coats of clear coat, and that really makes a difference. There's your money clip, so you pull that out. You put your cash there. Now, he has something similar to this, and he was worried that this was going to be loose. It's not. It's very nice. So it's a very nice wallet. See that? Over time, as if he wants to compress it, you know, it's leather. It'll conform over time to how you use it. So there it is. 4 credit card slots, 2 little slip pockets on each side of your little money clip for all kinds of stuff. There it is. I did not put a tag on. You know, it's a man, and I figured he wouldn't want, number one, he wouldn't want It's a Beautiful Thing. And number 2, he probably wouldn't want Jeannie's designs on there either. So I didn't put any kind of a tag. I'm okay with that. The Clipper Wallet by Cork and Thread. Go get it. She also sells these, and they're very nice. She has them in 3 finishes: silver, antique brass, and this is gunmetal. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Go get one. Make one for Christmas for the man in your life, or the brother, the cousin, the grandpa, whoever. They'd love it. Something handmade by you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.